Hey, welcome to Area 51 Raceway. Monday nights at Area 51. How's everybody doing tonight? Lot going on. I see the big excitement or the big postings. At least what I've seen is the uh, C8. Hope I said the right number. Corvette, which everybody has been very excited about. I do have my take on that. You guys may not like what I had to say about it, but that's just me. I know a lot of people have gotten the car. They really are saying it's a Moser killer and stuff like that, which is cool. And there's some people that have done some times on it too, which is really cool. And anyways, let's go into the chat just to say hello to everybody that's on here and greet them. So we got Slot Car Journal. How you doing there, sir? Shotgun Dave, my man Dave. He's my backup man here when I need links. Jeff G, John Tucci, Gene. How you doing, Gene? At Gene's Slot Car Room or spare room slot cars. Excuse me. We got Tad. How you doing, Tad? And we got Scott Winning. Hello, Mr. Scott. How you doing? And let's see. This Slot Car Dojo is here. All right, cool. Slot Car Dojo. Hope you're doing good. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I think I got John Tucci. I think I said his name, but if I didn't, I apologize. But we got a couple of people on here, which is cool. Really appreciate you coming aboard. Cyberg. Hello, Cyberg. How you doing? Thanks for joining me here. Appreciate it. How you doing? So, Pistol Pete. Maybe I should wait. Some people are flying in now. I got Pistol Pete now. Thank you for joining the live stream. Really appreciate it. I know it's one of those things that Monday is kind of like, Monday bites the big one. Going back to work for some people that work Monday through Friday. You know, all that good stuff. Tom, how you doing, Tom? We have Tom from his page of Slot Car Misfits, which is a good page if you want to check it out. Go on there, and everybody is posts on there as well. And very good page, Slot Car page. I don't have too many Slot Car pages I belong to. I did join Slot Car 132 Enthusiast. Somebody invited me. I did the Ravel one, which is Ravel Slot Car, which is run by Dwayne or Dewan, excuse me, and then who went to UK Slot Fest. That's another thing we'll talk about. It's the UK Slot Fest too, and Home Racing World, and that's about it really. I don't want to go on too many pages, so I think one or two or three is enough. Oh, Kevin's Slot Car page I do go on too. That's the Racetrack Scenics alternative. Kevin's Slot Car page is called. So a few of them, not too many, but I see we have any more people filing in, so if I miss you, I apologize. So UK Slot Fest, we seen a few people familiar from the YouTube community. That's Nico from Slot Car Dude. We had Dave from Slot R, which very very conversations we having about UK Slot Fest, which is pretty fun. Telling me all the things that he saw there and stuff, and the different things going on. Hey, how you doing there, Slot Car Hub? Thank you for joining me. I know it's probably real early in Australia right there, I'm assuming. Appreciate joining the live. And who else was that? Raul was there. Massimo. Pete from Track Fans TV was there. Slot Car 2021, I think it is, was there. I don't. I'm trying to think. The Magnetic Racing guys were there. Who else? Trying to think. Who else was there? A couple other people I can't remember. Oh yeah. Swift Slots. Rob was there also as well. Which Rob is really really cool dude. I really like his channel. He really makes a lot of stuff. He literally makes his own stuff. That's something I can't do. So, but it's very interesting to see his build. So if you guys are, you know, haven't seen what he got from the UK Slot Fest, and he's talking about the future videos that he's going to be doing, which is pretty cool. So very interesting to see what he has to come up with, and he's really unique. Really not unique, really talented at really just doing body work. Now he showed a Datsun diecast car, and it was a station wagon, and then he got a Revo white kit, and I'm thinking I know where he's gonna go with that, and that'll be interesting. So he kind of left it innuendo for you to figure out. But that'd be cool if he made something like that diecast car. I'd like to see that. That'd be really cool. But hello, Clint. How you doing? Clint's joining us. That'd be really fun to see what he does. But yeah, UK Slot Fest. A couple of lives were done by Nico, Slot Car Dude. Track Fans, I think, did a few. Raul did a wrap up something live with the guys there, or final chapter, I guess you call it, whatnot. And pretty interesting how it's so different in the United Kingdom compared to the United States. There's a lot more, to my feeling, there's a lot more slot car fans in the UK than there are in the US. So it's really nice to see how everything is there. And they had that apocalyptic track too that was really cool. Um, it was the like a zombie track, apocalyptic track. It had blood on it. It was pretty cool. That took a lot of time and a lot of effort to do, and it was really nice how they did that. That's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool track. And then they had other things as well, all the different vendor stops, Magnetic Racing, Scale Electric, um, so on and so forth. Whoever you could think of was there. And the figures are pretty cool too. The lady who makes the figures, I forget, was Slot Car 132 figures or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. They made like some cool figures that you could get and stuff. So really nice. Must have been a real cool show. Uh, Unfortunately, I wouldn't travel all the way to England for that because that'd be pretty expensive. But again, it's around here in North Carolina. They have model shows, but not too many slot car shows that I know of. So if there was one here in NC, I would definitely go if I could make it. But otherwise, all good, all good, all good. So, but anyways, so everybody is really getting into the C8 Corvette from NSR. So they released usually their club cars, which is the test car colors: red, yellow, green, blue, whatnot, so forth, white. And everybody's really calling it a Mosler killer, or a Mosler killer, excuse me, not Mosler, Mosler killer. And we've been seeing people, doing some times. I know John bought one. Marty did. Marty bought the last Sidewinder, as he was saying. Everything got sold up, bought up pretty quick. Um, but it's, to me, that car, I don't know why it just didn't do anything with me. And don't get me wrong, you guys are probably gonna flame me for this, but I didn't really care for that car. uh, Reason why is because, and I'll have to admit it, I'm Revo slot spoiled. After seeing uh the Revo slot Corvettes, and I'm gonna show you. This is the one I recently have had that I haven't tuned yet. It's I don't know. It's kind of like, I'd rather buy this than get the plain old C8. And I did get a plain old McLaren when they first came out too, as you can see. Here's a red one, and nothing against NSR. I think the plain cars, they have their purpose for being in club racing, but personally, to buy this just out of a whim, I wouldn't do it because it's just an extra slot car that looks plain. Where I'd rather have something that has something to it. You can add numbers to this and stuff. I understand that. But then again, you look at NSR, and I bought the red GT40, and this one sold out. Now, that looks beautiful because, there's numbers on it. There's detail. Whereas compared to the test cars, they're just like, it's like a loaf of bread. White bread to me. I could not get into buying another one. I bought one of these a while ago when these first came out, and it was an okay purchase, but it was kind of like I didn't even buy any liveries. I just wasn't really, I don't know, enamored by it. There's sometimes certain slot cars hit your spot where you think, oh man, that's cool, I gotta have that. And that was kind of like how would you say, a buy, just to buy one. And it was okay. I mean, it's cool with the flexible wing and everything. And but again, comparing it to these, I mean, I'd rather buy those than the test car. So don't shoot me. I'm just being honest how I feel about it. Chris, how you doing? Chris has joined us. Petskowski, I gotta remember, see if I said that name right. So, anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. I know some guys are probably going, "Oh, you're full of crap, George. That car's great." I'm sure it's fast stuff, but I don't know. I'm Revo slot spoiled and livery spoiled, I guess, because I like them to have a lot of depth and detail. And that plain car, I'd rather wait till which they are coming out with liveried cars. I'd probably would buy one of those before I buy just a plain test car. But if you want to get one right away and be the first one to get it, then that's a good way of buying it, is one of the test colored cars. I do have an F1 that's one of the test colored cars, so I love the F1 cars that NSR makes. Don't get me wrong, NSR makes some really great cars, but that plain thing, it just wasn't really hitting me, especially getting spoiled by Revo Slot, because Revo Slot is basically, I mean, when you look at that car, it's gorgeous. Every one of those liveries are gorgeous, and I got 5 of them now. Or actually 4, excuse me. And I need to get some more later on, as you know, how would you say budget affords it right now? I can't afford anything because I'm trying to do other things, but it's they're really beautiful, and a lot of I've been really getting spoiled by real slots because a lot of the cars are just so beautifully detailed, and when you see them go down the track, they look awesome, and they're just really, to me, kicking a lot of butt with trying to go after the slot car enthusiasts with the different cars they come out with. But not saying that NSR doesn't. I know NSR has got the P68s that I want to get. I do like their P68s. I have one of them. They have some that are out right now. I haven't been able to get them, and so that's just, again, my take on just that C8. It's just plain. I just don't really. It doesn't really hit that how would you say, it doesn't do that zing for me to buy it. So that's why I've kind of shrugged it off. But anyways, that's just my opinion. But like they always say, opinions are like, what, everybody's got them. So anyways, hey Dusty, how you doing? I see Dusty's joining us here. He's Dusty's going to you're going to Wilmington, aren't you? Or not Wilmington? Crap, what's the name of the track? I forget the name of the damn track. Is it Wilmington, or is it, what the heck is it, Dusty? You're going to be going to racing down here in North Carolina to watch some races. And I know I said it wrong. It's not Wilmington. Wilmington's over by the Banks. I can't think of the track name, but Swift Slots. There's Rob. How you doing, Rob? Hope you're doing good. Gary, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on board and checking this out. Gary's in the house, and so is Rob. Anyways, so what is new with everyone? Who has bought a C8 from NSR? I know John Albright has bought one. I know Marty's bought one. Who else? I'm trying to think who else. That's only 2 I could think of, really. But North Wilkesboro, there you go. God, I couldn't think of it. I don't know why I said Wilmington. Oh, you're there now. Ah, cool. That's cool. All right, so Dusty's in North Carolina. He's going to be watching races, which is cool. That's awesome. Yep, cool. Well, if you ever have a chance, you're welcome to come visit. I am off tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I go back to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and work crazy schedule like I've been doing. Hey, DNA, Diety, how you doing? So Diety and I have been talking a lot too, just back and forth about different things, so it's nice to chat with them offline as well. Talking about UK Slot Fest a little, and it was a lot of fun. But otherwise, so you guys, don't forget the Land Barge series is approaching us pretty soon here, and I haven't even finished my scratch built one. I did send in my H&R chassis built one, and then I sent in a scratch built 90s type NASCAR just as an experiment, which is something I hope that I think Harry will be open to doing. So there's a lot of kits for 90s and 80s, early 2000 NASCARs out there from, in 125th scale, and they're going really cheap. So keep in mind, keep that ready, because you can even just buy a body cheap too in 125th scale. Thunderbird, or I think it's a Lumina, and the stuff they have available on eBay, and then the cars themselves are really cheap. But the Land Barge series is approaching us. So you guys, I hope you're getting your cars done. I need to start getting on mine. I know Tad builds a modified 132nd modified that looks good. I hope you guys enjoyed that little tidbit from last week of just soldering a modified. You saw Dave how he cuts a body up and stuff like that. It really helps to actually see things besides talk about it. So hope that helps you out there. But anyways, but let's see what Dusty said here. I didn't see what you said there, Dusty. I haven't been putting people's comments on here, so see. I knew I would get down late, so I didn't try to make plans. Gotcha. No problem, bud. Anytime. You're welcome anytime you want to. You need to get started on yours. And DNA, cool, Rob. We'll check out my folks over in Ireland, and it's full-time job to entertain them. I bet it is. When you have family over, you had to keep them busy and take care of mom and dad. That's important. But so who else is trying to build a modified? I'm curious. Has anybody made an attempt, or did anybody get anything out of the video that I did? The chassis I did build is here. I have it tossed somewhere. Trying to figure out what the heck I did with it. See, now I don't know what I did with my modified chassis, but I did put it somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me look. Yeah. Ah, here it is. So this is the one basically I built on camera just for fun, and I did it quick so everybody could, I put it on the other camera here. Everybody could see it, but yeah, it's a simple one. I could put the Nerf bars on the body. I do have a body for this. It's the 3240 MT kit. It's painted red right now, but basically this is the body. And, we had to stretch it out or just chop it up. I'll probably chop this off. Maybe, I don't know. It's a little bit longer than it should be, but it'll look different. Look like an altered. But as you can see, originally I had to cut it. I had it shorter. I had this originally for another car, or another chassis, but I could always do another one and make this more. But you could also add the Nerf bars in here if you want to, like make holes and then put the brass pieces and glue them in there and then paint it. So you got Nerf bars. But I hope everybody enjoyed that. At least got a good idea on that kind of thing. Scratch building is really something I really, really enjoy, and I like to see people doing it. And again, the strangely modifieds is something that not too many people do, but some people do it. But it'd be nice to get more cars in the mix there. So, but again, this is just something that's not hard to do. I've done a few of them. They don't take much. Really simple. Put the guide tongue. Put a wires rail. You could also solder on to the existing frame rails. The wire. Put brass on there, or whatever, and you got yourself a modified. It's not anything too difficult. So, but all for fun. So, if you're interested, please do it. And here's my land barge, which I do have a chassis for it. See right here, I just haven't gone to putting it together. Or there's the body. So this is going to be Junior Johnson Impala livery. I have the decals for it right here. Holly Farms #3. The other one, the Pontiac, is also Holly Farms Junior Johnson, but it was a different time when he was driving for Pontiac. So same era, 60s. So that's just came in a, believe it or not, this came from eBay, and it came in a dual kit. These are good decals. I got lucky. This came in a 2 kit. So this had the Holly Farms Pontiac one, and then it also had the Chevrolet one. So that's why I bought it, to get 2 for 1 deal. So I could build 2 cars and only use 1 sheet of decals for it. But I haven't put this together, and I've been kind of laxing, so hopefully I'll be getting on it pretty soon. But that's where I'm at with that. And I still need to build a zipper top, which I have a 57 Chevy. I could get a chassis thrown together and real quick. It's just the painting the body and the details take a little bit more time. But as always, you gotta get into it and just get it done. So it'll be probably like maybe a few weeks before I head down to HRW and start putting it together. But yeah, which was a good video there, Chris. What are you talking about there? I didn't see your comments. Anybody have any questions on anything? Let me know. Let me go back to the comments here. I should be paying attention to comments. Sorry if I'm not. But all right, cool. There you go. There's the link to the Showdown series. Just click it, and you're all good to go. Shotgun Showdown has a ring to it. Sure does. Sure does. Going to be a bunch of cars at Harry's. Yeah, there are going to be a lot of cars there. I'm seeing more people building that are already done. I saw Don Barker's, which look really nice. He did 2. They look really nice. I think Pistol Pete is building one. Stock Car Dojo, I think you're building one. We have Tad. Um, some other people that are not online as much are doing it. Besides myself, Harry, and Dave. So there's gonna be a lot of cars. That's gonna be a really busy uh proxy because getting everything out of the boxes, and then when everything's done, get everything into the boxes. A good thing we'll be there to help them because that takes a lot. So, but Slot Car Brendan Durango, how you doing there? Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us. Slot Car Durango. I'm sorry I haven't been putting the comments up on the screen when you guys came on earlier. It's kind of losing it. Slot Car League of Champions. How you doing there, sir? Slot Car League of Champions is in the house here. All right, another former lunatic, Brandon. You got Slot Car Hub back work, boys. Yeah, thank you. All right, see you later, Slot Club Hub. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day at work. All right, so what other cars we're waiting for the slot at 510, which I know are on pre-order, which will be good. And then there's also those real slot F40s, the marble livery one. Those ought to be really nice. But that's gonna be really cool to see those cars that are be coming out, especially the 510 from Slotted, just to see how it looks and stuff, and compare it to maybe the real Slot Little. It's a different car, obviously, because one's metal and one's not. But I wanted to see how that one comes out. But I think Thunderslot kind of stole their thunder a little with the excuse me, Thunderslot. Real Slot stole their thunder a little with those 510s because they're still really nice. So, but been enjoying. So I'm doing 3 modified Strange Real and Lambert. All right, good job, Pistol Pete. Yeah, we need more modifieds. Definitely need more modifieds. It's nice to have those cars that's in the group. It's in a series that have been out for a long time, and I think people tend to shy away from it because they think it's hard, and it's not. It's not as hard as it looks. So, but it'll be cool to see some come out there and some new guys putting some together. That'll be really exciting. Hoarding models. All right, hoarding models. See, it's a really simple track made for beginners. YouTube video help. People do a starter MDF track. Gotcha. You guys are talking about tracks. So what are you talking about tracks here, huh? So I'm thinking, Rob, are you building a track? You made another MDF track this week. Oh, you just made another MDF track this week. Oh, cool. Is it a what do you got? A 2-lane, 3-lane, or is it a single lane? How many lanes is the track? That'd be interesting to see what it looks like. Marty, how you doing there, Marty? Welcome. How you doing? Appreciate you joining me. Marty's in the house. I was just talking about the Corvette C8. Not bashing it, but I wasn't interested in it because it was just really plain. I want the livery ones to come out, but we'll see how that come. What happens with those as well. Because the plain ones, I wasn't really too excited to try and buy one. But Marty's in the house. Welcome, Marty. But so like I said, Rob's building a MDF track. He built the track. Speaking of tracks, Kevin is building excuse me, move the camera. Kevin is building another prototype track. He came by my house yesterday. He needed some extra braid. I had some braid left over, and he came by and we talked a little, and we gave him a the roll. I had some excess left over from the track downstairs, Area 51. So I'll have to see how that comes out. That'd be pretty cool. Gary's asking me a question here. So George, do Soccer Corner have the 124 scratch? Not yet. I think they're running into making sure they get all the wheels. That takes a lot when you're doing stuff like that, and I think they're waiting on the machine shop, so they have to wait for the people that are making the wheels before they can move forward. I think that's where they're waiting for right now, but hang in there tight. Hopefully this month, I think, maybe, or maybe next month. We'll have to be patient and let the process work out stuff. So it's a single lane based on scale electric track, so really simple to help people make their own. That's good because people get really intimidated by making MDF tracks. I can tell you doing the 4-lane here, It was a little daunting for me at first. I made a few mistakes, but I learned a lot from it. But some people, if they don't want to build something big like this, if they could build a single lane just to start out as, experiment, and then, if they feel they're better to go to the next level, they could build, 2 lane, 3 lane, or whatnot. So cool. That's good. That's good. I'm with you, George. I'm wanting a livery or white kit. Yeah, I like again. I I just they didn't the plain NSR cars don't really do it for me. I have two of them. So I have the McLaren and the F1. The F1 I got on a trade, and I don't know. I just when I saw the C8, I was like, it's cool. It looks like a C8, but it's just kind of like the details on it are just they're just there and just to get the car out, because for the clubs, of course. So I understand why they did it. So, but I only have one street car, the new Lamborghini. All right. All right, all right, all right. So picked up 132nd Racing 74 Capri model decals. Ah, cool. Capri, yeah. There you go. Nice. All right. Pre-ordered the C8R Repsol because of John Albright. We're all gonna blame John now. Yep. John is he's really good with experimenting a lot of different things. So when he gets them, he starts experimenting with tires right away and tuning. So, and he did an auto art car, which are really auto art cars are really kind of garbagey cars. But he did a video on one on Facebook. He posted what he was doing with this stuff, and it ran pretty good. So, Bondo is your friend for fixing routing mistakes. That is so true. That works very well too. Very, very well. I bought a 124 kit now, so I can do more with them. Cool. That's good, Rob. I'm sorry I couldn't help you with the other thing, man. I kind of felt bad. I don't know why. I don't know. People are a little flighty sometimes, I guess. But sorry about all that. You can get taken care of there. I tried. It's great, dusty, complex flavors. Right, gonna get go. Excuse me there. Nice finish. All right. Gerald Perkins, how you doing? Newcomer, thank you for what you do. Oh, you're welcome, Gerald. Thanks for joining us. Uh, how long have you been in the hobby? You just joined up. Any questions you have, please ask anybody in the chat about, tuning or scratch filling, whatever you want to ask, please ask away. If I don't have the answer, we have guys here that can answer for you to help you out. So thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. So everybody welcome Gerald, please, for joining us here. Pretty cool to see new people come aboard and get into the hobby and start off. So yeah, Rob, I wish I could have done more, man, but it's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. And like again, people are it is. I don't know. I just kind of wonder why, uh, but anyways, glad I could try and help though. So Gerald, where are you from, Gerald Perkins? Are you from here in the U.S. or the U.K.? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you have right now? Are you just trying to get a track, or you have a track, or are you just starting out? Any other details? It'd be nice to see you post something up there real quick. Get a chance. So it's good to have newcomers come on the channel, and then they could ask questions because there's a lot of videos out there, but it's also nice to interact, to talk to people in general about different things. Everybody has a different take on how they tune cars, route tracks, and paint, and all that stuff. But so, warning, it's addicting. Yes, it is. Depends what you get into. The scratch building is very addicting. Buying cars is very addicting, especially with the Revo slots or Thunder slot or something that really hits you right here. That I gotta have that, So, but it's all good. It's all good. Got Gary here. He's got let me put this over here so we can see this better. I should change the color on that. George, I'm stumped with setting the height on my guide flag for my land barge. Can you send me a picture or two for some help? Sure. Hey Dave, I think Harry has a couple of pictures where he explains the height of the guide. So Gary, are you like, is your problem is you're stacking too many shims too high, or did you set the axle too high to where it's hitting and then it lifts the front wheels up? Is that what you're running into? Because just if that's what you mean. But I can send you some photos. That's no problem. If Dave, you have any pictures to help him out, I'd appreciate that too from HRW. I think there's some stuff on there as well. I think there's probably some videos on that as well also. There, Garrett Gerald. Thank you. I am a truck driver waiting to, waiting to unload. Get unloaded. Oh, so you drive truck. All right, cool. Well, thank you for pulling all our products. It could be slot cars. You never know. Cool. Thanks, man. So we have Laszlo Glander. How you doing? Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to have you on the chat here, live. Keep myself entertained, just enjoying my career track with my 125 scale scratch build models. Cool. There you go. That's what it's all about, is enjoying it. It's the enjoyment part and having fun. That's the key. All the other stuff comes later. DK Moon, how you doing? Got my C8R Vets today. Think I'm dressing one up for a few stripes and numbers, making it a little less plain. I agree. That's the one thing I don't like about them, is they're too plain, but I know why they do it, because for club racing, and I understand. So, but yeah, it'd be cool to see you do one up like that. Do your custom Larry. That's pretty nice. Gene, you're not sure what you did wrong? Well, we can help you out. Just get a hold of Dave or me and see what you... Send some pictures of what you have or videos. That helps too, because we want to see exactly what's going on with your car, or what the deal is. And then this way we can kind of investigate it and give you some advice. So it'd be good. So let us know. Anthony, how you doing? Anthony's in the house. Marty has a fly problem. Yes, he does. Definitely has a fly problem. He always does. He doesn't know how he got these damn cars. They just all appeared. I think I had to thank Daryl for that. Daryl's the one who gave you a lot of those. But you learn a lot from those cars. Trust me. Which one, Gary? Sorry. Maybe I missed your message. So I think Gary had a question for Didy. So, but there you go. Hello, Marty. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Gary? All right, cool. Got some greetings going on there. So many different aspects to this hobbies. Something for everyone. That is very true. It's something for everyone. It could be a lot of things, man. It's pretty amazing. But just like I said, you just gotta figure, what you want and what you're comfortable with, what's your comfort zone. So I kind of fixed that. Anthony, Gerald, you're in Greensboro, North Carolina. Is that so? That's where you live, really? Interesting. I'm in High Point, so that's not far from Greensboro. So that's cool. So who do you drive for, Gerald, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. Because I deal with truck drivers every day. Well, when I'm at work. So I'm work for a fleet. So I'm wondering if you're within the same fleet that I work with. Just curious, but you never know. It's an addicting when you call SEC calls you and asks if you're done with your order. Oh, so you had Steve call you, huh? Steve called you and said, "Are you done with your order?" That's a good thing. Steve's a good guy. Soccer Corner, big supporter of them, along with Slot Invasion, and of course Racetrack Scenics. All those guys, very good with customer oriented. They want people to be happy with the product, so that's a good thing. If anyone has any spare fly cars, please send them to Marty. Marty, you're going to be getting fly cars now as a gift. You watch. Hey, anybody, Marty needs fly cars, send them to him. He's going to have flies all over the place. Haggis and Slots, how you doing there, sir? Thank you for joining us in the chat here. Appreciate it. Nice to have you on board. It's funny you should say, Marty. I don't have as many flies. I have two. I have a Porsche and then I have a Corvette, which I haven't messed with. That was sent to me by Harry. It's a real pretty one. Let me show it to you. All right, here we go. So, and these cars are so beautiful. I mean, There's the Corvette, the C5. So I mean, it's a really nice looking car, and I mean the detail in the back is awesome on it too. The engine, or not the engine, but the just all the stuff in the back, details, suspension, everything. So very, very nice. I mean, that's why flies are so pretty, but they take a lot of work, a little bit of work to get going to what you want them to perform at. So JL Rothrock, okay, that's the company you put for. All right. So I work for the Walmart private fleet. So our company services the Walmart private fleet. So that's why I was asking. That name didn't sound familiar. That's what I was like. I don't think he's a Walmart driver, but cool though. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Pistol P ended up taking Steve. Takes you 30 minutes about late model racing. Yeah. Steve is very heavily into racing as well. He was at the Michigan. I was at the Michigan 500, I think it's called, with the Cloverleaf guys. So yeah, he's heavily involved. He's been in it many years. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that Steve's a really good guy. That's why I really like what he does for everybody out there, especially with the scratch build community, because they make a lot of stuff for scratch builders. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't really have too much. So he really makes sure that he takes care of the scratch building guys. I have fly cars, and then I had messed them up. Yeah, they do look great. They have just a beautiful look to them, and you just see them, and you're like, man, that's a gorgeous car. And then, you got to put the work into it, and they're worth it because they look beautiful. Okay, I got you, Gary. You sent 2 pictures to your Facebook account. Send them to Dave also. Shotgun Dave. Have him check it out. My phone is right there. It's being used as a camera, so I can't look at them right now. But I'll check it out. See if I can help you out a little bit later. So, DK Loon, love the look of many fly cars. I have only a few and a truck. The trucks, I haven't really tried them out yet. It'd be interesting to try a truck. The cabovers that they use in Europe, I guess that's what it is. It's they call them cabovers. That's what we call them. I don't know if they call them lorries over there in England. We call them tractor trailers here, semi trucks, so forth. But yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be cool to try out a truck just for the heck of it, just to try it out. Daddy, the black Ford GT with the frosted looking windows. She must be talking about a car there. Yeah, Dojo here. Marty needs some of those sticky stripes to hang around the track, and it would help with all those fly. There you go there, Marty. I suggest you should stick them on there and go, look, I have all these fly cars now. That's pretty funny. So those stock really good champs, those fly trucks look awesome. They do. And they'd be really cool to get them, get a few of them just to see how they work. Yes, Gary, that was the BRM prototype. We have a car we had for testing. Great car. Can't wait for the finished version. Which prototype was that? I can't remember which one it was. But fly cars are a great idea after 10 pints when the beer goggles are on. The beer goggles, huh? Yeah, not much will get done though after that, I'm sure. Big rigs, yep. Big rigs, yep. Very, very true. We call them big rigs too. Rigs, tractor trailer, semi truck, 18-wheeler, all that stuff. Of course, you have the movie Convoy, which is pretty famous for a lot of things, especially the song. But Gerald, I got into 132nd scale since 2018. I have 3 Carrera. Been collecting cars and tracks since 1987. Wow. So do you have HO track? Is it HO, 132nd, and just various sizes, scale sizes, what you've been collecting? That's pretty cool. So what do you go like race in a club or something like that? Because there's some guys in Winston-Salem. It's called Slot Car Addicts in North Carolina. So they have 2 tracks, and then some guys have their personal tracks, but they do a lot of racing, and they're pretty good at it. And Kevin and his son go there. Casey go and race with them from Racetrack Scenics. I haven't been here in a long time because I've been busy and I haven't really visited the track. But the guy who runs it's really nice named Rob Fowler, and it's got a really cool looking track. You should check him out if you want to go. If you ever want to go there, just let me know. So, but yep. I'm seeing 1/43rd scale in these fly catalogs. I hear they weren't produced or are die-cast. Not sure about that. Somebody who's into the die-cast would probably know more than I would about that. My fly truck is heavy but runs pretty good considering it's a big heavy truck. How many grams are those trucks? Have you weighed them, DK Moon? I mean, they should be, if they're, I guess be like remind me of scratch builds if they're pretty heavy. I don't know how many grams they are. It'd be cool to let me know what they are. I build them. George fixes them. Yeah, that's true. All the little quirks. Well, what we have is the Freightliner, the P4. Dusty. So you do Kenworths. Walmart does have Kenworths tractors. They're more in Tennessee in the Peterbilt. Really nice looking trucks. Usually come typically with Cummins engines, which I don't know, but I cannot stand the Cummins Insight program. It's just slow. It's like really, I guess they just don't want to update it. They're fine with how that works, but man, I can't stand Cummins Insight. I do prefer the Freightliner one better. The Detroit DTNA one. That one, I like that one. It helped. I don't know. It just seems easier for me, but I could be wrong. So the movie Convoy is a blast from the past. Yep. So is the song. The song was really a classic, Jeff G. I'm scratch building a 130 auto car semi right now. Really? Oh, that'd be cool to see that one. I'd like to see you post pictures of that. That'd be cool. Post that on Dave's page in Home Racing World. That'd be nice to see that, man. With most racing, a slow vehicle is fine as long as the other guy has one slow too. Yeah, you want them equally matched is what you're saying. You don't want one that's faster than yours or faster than everybody else's. Doesn't make a really fun race when somebody keeps walking away from everything really easily. Gerald, you must have a lot of track. Yeah, I'm assuming he does. He's been collecting track since '87, so that's a lot. Jeff, that's cool. I'm thinking about building a semi myself. So that'd be a pretty cool build to do something like that. I've been really wanting to build the Michael Keaton Batmobile. I have that over there in a kit. I've been wanting to build something like that. That's kind of a long car. I did build the Ghostbusters one for Harry in a brass chassis, and that was a long car. That was a Meteor Cadillac. Mercury, not Mercury, something Meteor, I can't remember. Miller Meteor, I think that's what they call it. And that kit was big. That car is huge. And that was a 1/25th scale kit. So yeah, it's be a pretty big car. Yeah. You're not wrong about Insight, but Freightliner's got to keep you busy. Yeah. Let's see. This past weekend, 2 went down for def pump issues. So it was def pump under pressure. I forget the code was 4237, and it was a simple fix. They want you to do this bunch of stuff, but I usually will go to the pump pressure, and if the pump pressure is like 14 or 53 pounds, then it's not working. It should be 146, and I usually find out that's what that is. But they want you to check and make sure the lines aren't kink, that there's no cuts, nothing cut in the line to where it creates bubble when you put a graduated cylinder to test it. But yeah, we had 2 of those go down. I did those pretty quick. They were pretty fast. So yeah. Freightliners have their own little quirks. I know the P3 had terrible once they reached 450,000 miles. The DPF systems wave a white flag, and which is caused by what I understand upstream progressive damage, which I think is other stuff, but it's like an 8-hour thing to do, and we weren't going to do that in the fleet. But yep, I agree with that. I don't have scale here, but it's about as heavy as my C8R still in the box. All right, got you. Buddy of mine builds custom semis, Davis Brothers. They build some badass trucks. Some of those custom tractor trailers are beautiful. They had a show in Las Vegas one time. I used to go to Hot August nights a lot when I lived in California. And they would have the tractor trailers come out, and there's some really beautiful work they do on those trucks, and they really custom build them. So really, really nice. So Thank you, Marty. Appreciate that. Uh, I have a scratch-built, Peterbilt tow truck. Cool. That'd be nice to see that one, man. Post some pictures. John Albright's here. Well, you missed me kind of. I wasn't bagging the C8, but I was not liking it because it was just plain. But I know it's a test car for, club cars. So I just told him I was just Revo slot spoiled. As you can see, the Revo slot's way better looking than a C8. I like to see Revo slot do a C8. That would make my nipples go woo if I saw that. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool to see that. So, welcome, John. Though, thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Yeah, Gladstone, we haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here, man. I hope you weren't discouraged by, anyone, and certain people can do that to other people, which I've seen. Everything, you missed everything. Hey, there is Danny. How you doing? Dick Slot Garage. What's up, man? Hope everything's well. I know you've been busy with life. Good to have you on the live. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that, my friend. Yes, HO scale was my start. I'm getting ready to start back my route. Thank you all for your info, and I'll try and keep in touch. Well, you guys have a great day. Okay, Gerald, you drive safely, buddy. A lot of crazy people out there, especially when you're driving a semi-tractor. You guys got a lot to deal with, so drive carefully. Thanks for joining us. Take it easy. Slot journalist saying hello to Dighty. All right, what else we got here? Everybody saying hello to everybody. Dusty. We have Kenworth Parade in town next month. Mostly custom Kenworth, new and old. Yep, Kenworth makes some nice trucks. There's some beautiful trucks. Wow, really nice trucks. There's Marty saying hello to Gladstone and Danny. Yeah, no problem, man. Or I saw, just put it that way, but I won't mention any more because I think and I hope you weren't driven away. But I'm glad you're here. It's nice to have you here. So, but yeah, we appreciate you being here. So seeing by Gerald there. So what else is up with you guys? Have you what have you been doing? You got to tell me. Talk to me in the chat. What has everybody been doing? I've been tuning all my Polycar F1. So I got my Racetrack Scenics case finally painted, and I got a plexiglass for it. Kevin finally got plexiglass, ordered in, and he cut me a piece, and I got it. And then I finally was able to get all the Polycars out of the corner over there tuned, and I had a total, I think, about 13 cars. There's a total of 22 that they've released, and I bought the latest one a week and a half ago, which is the Rodriguez car, the green and orange one, the BRM one. So I've been tuning Polycars this past 2 days, so I've tuned like about 12 of them, and I finally was able to get in the case, and they all run pretty good. Everything went off the hitch. So I've been tuning Polycars. So now I'll probably start on with the Revo slots next week, which the 2 Corvettes I have, and then the last Datsun, which I didn't tune, which I need to do, and then I'll have like I think another 10 cars to tune still. Thunder slot, NSR, and slot heads I need to deal with. But again, when you start getting a bunch of cars and you have parts, you start going through stuff, and you're like, man, I'm running out of grub screws, I'm running out of lead wire. You got to reorder all this stuff just to stock up because you've been using it. So that's where I'm at this point, but I'm going to hold off until, we're able to, but I'm able to afford it. But that's what I've been doing. Is there a Revo C8 coming? George, I'll put in a request. They add some nipple tassels for you. Yep. That dude, I'd really be all over that if they came out to see it. That'd be really cool. But we'll see. The NSR is a mover, though. That's for sure. Was going to hold out on a livery car, but curiosity killed the cat again. And you know what? That's perfectly fine, John. Like I said, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of spoiled with all. I don't know. Plain car, I just can't do that anymore. I've already done it once with the McLaren there, and I don't know. But yeah, I get it, dude. And it's cool that you got it because you get all the information out there to everybody will be interested in one, which is fun. But I'm waiting for a livery one to see how that comes out. definitely want a livery one. But yeah, I get it. Daniel Thomas, hey, welcome to the chat. How you doing there, sir? Hope you're doing all right. Welcome. Nice seeing you. The case looks great. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Looks good. They're all F1 cars in there. Scalextric, Polycar, and the NSR F1s are in there. So that is my F1 case. So it made more. And I need another case because now I got more cars. So the case up there, though, as you can see, that's you can't see it, but let me show you. Yeah, their camera. So up there, that case right there with the Dunlop tire over that. It's got room in there, but that's for, I'm going to keep those for scratch build cars if I can. And keep them that way just for that. But appreciate that. Thanks. I just start working on my layout again. All right, Anthony. Cool. Like to see how that looks like. Got to post some pictures of that. Had a great day filming 124 slots. Got some gorgeous shots. Cool. Again, you guys got to post some of this stuff, man, on Home Racing World and stuff. Or wherever you post at, we'd like to see it. DNA slot cars top, the blue top Repsol November will be next. Yeah, that looks cool. I definitely want to get a livery car. Like I said, as you can see, I mean, look at the GT40. That's beautiful. And then, you know, when I have the McLaren, it's like a piece of bread. I don't know why I even got it. I think I got it because I wanted to, but I get it. You know why they do it. So, but again, it's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything. Just working on the showdown cars, trying to get them done so I can start the shotgun challenge with the twin engine Lambo. All right. Yep. Tad's been busy. Well, he just finished building a modified, so yeah, he's been busy. And Dojo's been working on RTS kits and landscaping. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Slot Car Dojo's video. Go to his channel, and he has a video of a tour of his slot car room. But it's not only a slot car room. It's an arcade room, and it's freaking cool. So if you guys haven't seen that video, hey, Dave, can you post a link there for me? Go to Slot Car Dojo's channel, and it says, I think it's tour, Slot Car Tour, or Slot Car Room Tour. Check that out. That's really cool. That's a really cool room that he has. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. And he's been working on his track. His track looks really beautiful and everything he does. Spent the day outside trimming trees, getting out pull furniture. Had to get out of the basement. Yeah, I know what you mean about yard work and all that. So I got to do probably yard work tomorrow because the grass grows so fast here in North Carolina. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, John, Chris has got the Repsol pre-order. Cool. DJ Patrick, how you doing? Welcome to the live. I was working on my real car and missed the last live Tuesday. Hey, if that's your transportation, then yeah, you have to work on it. I know what you mean, dude. Thanks for joining us tonight. Revo Slot Tassels pre-order. Everybody's going to hold me to that. And Didey's got the little insight on Revo Slot. He'll probably go put that in there. I'll probably have to eat my own words on that. Learning how to use Discords. Finished the motor break-in and tire truing station. I've been working and finally got the track of the floor and running laps. Cool, Daniel Thomas. All right, awesome. I love the scenery at Dojo's. It's probably 50% of the enjoyment for me. Yeah, and his track and his scenery looks really nice. So life happens. That's right. No worries. You get busy. Definitely get busy. So Stock Car Brandon. Going to finish my Farball Robert 62 Catalina NASCAR Lambarge next month. Hopefully buying my first 132nd, 124th home track. The new Caress set with cars. Awesome. You know what? Please post pictures of that either on Dave's Shotgun Dave's channel or the Home Racing World. We like to see scratch build stuff, and if I see that, I'll share it on my page as well. I love the scratch build stuff. That really, I want to see what people do and how they build. It's cool. So, gotta go, everyone. Pizza is here. Have a great evening. All right, Dusty. You take care, man. Enjoy your pizza. Thanks for coming. You installed the crankshaft sensor. All right. What kind of car was it for? Let me know. I'm curious. Doing good, George. Hope yourself. Hope it's all as well. All right. No problem. Yes, doing all right. I'm here. I posted something today. Okay. On Home Racing World, or I'll keep an eye out for it. I think I had to go look at the page and stuff. Don't forget the forum board as well. You guys posted stuff in the forum board under the Marty Scratch Build corner, I think it's called. That's all scratch building stuff too. That's a good little section to post your builds too. Don't forget that. Hey, Dusty, of these bourbons to your honor. Gary. All right, John, George, I have to thank you. I think you have some more poly cars than I do now. I don't feel so bad. Well, I have all of them that have came out, excuse me. So there's 22 total, I think. 22 total. So, including the newest one. So I'm looking forward for them to bring out more because I really love those cars. Those are really, really nice cars, man. You're welcome, Dusty. You enjoy yourself. Raul, how you doing? We were just talking about UK Slot Fest and your final chapter thing in the beginning of the broadcast. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Hope everything's good. Are you still in England? Or are you flying back tomorrow? Or are you on the plane right now? Let's see what you're doing there. Let's see. Timothy Wood. Timothy Wood, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream here. I'm up to 60 cars in just a year into this fun hobby. Yeah, you could collect cars really fast, especially nowadays. Like I said, it's a great time to be in the hobby because they come out with so much stuff. It's pretty amazing what they have, you know. Pretty amazing. Thanks, Dave. That's the link. Appreciate that. All right, cool. Cool. All right. We're all the way in the UK, so he's in the UK. Let's see. Don't worry, Timothy. You'll need to build an extension soon for the more cars. Yep, that is true. That is true. Surpassing. Well, I don't know, Marty. You have 60 fly cars, don't you? Gonna do a yes, laugh out loud. All right. Hey Rob, it was awesome seeing you at UK Flesh Slot Car. Yeah, Rob's a cool dude. That's cool. You got to meet him. That's nice. Taking the trip way out there to do that. So hopefully they make a Porsche 944 slot car someday soon. That's a nice Porsche. I remember those cars. Those are nice little bodied cars. I like them. I know they don't make too many of those, or they don't make any, but that'd be cool. You probably get one in a plastic model, but I'm not sure. I used to refurbish from arcade machine. That's right. I remember you telling me that. You know, I have the emulated thing all loaded, and I had to get with you on that, Didy. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. See if you have a chance. I know we're chatting a lot all the time on Messenger, so maybe I could walk me through that because it's all on my PC and everything. So my 1996 Dodge Avenger base model 4-cylinder got it brand new in 1996. Cool. So the crank sensor lasted a long time, almost 20 years. Pretty cool. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. Tad, George, what's next for your new track? Scenery, more lights, or more aliens? A little of everything. I need more lights. I mean, again, you know, it costs money, so I've been slowing down with buying stuff. I need lights. The scenery I could probably do real cheap. I do need to do scenery on it, and definitely will do more of that soon. So. Dodge crank sensor is the worst to do. I bet. You know, my daughter has a 2013 Toyota Camry. I have a Camry, a 2017, and then it's just, to me, it's a great car. And she was having a problem with it, so the car was dying out. And she was telling me, you know, the car keeps dying out when I stop, and I don't understand. And I took it to this place. And he said it'll be $8,000 to fix it. You know, it's pulling the timing chain and this and that. I go, let me look at this. So I went over there and I drove the car and I step on the brake and you go the car, you know, weight transfer. And then I see the oil light up and then go off. And the car had died. And I told her, you know, the problem is that there's no oil. It's low on oil. I go, let's check the oil. That is a problem that'll cause that car to shut off because they use the solenoids. They use oil pressure for the solenoids to retard and advance the timing on the timing gear that has also oil fed to make it, you know, adjust as it's idling or, you know, cruising or what it's doing. So it was low oil pressure. So I just basically told her, put oil in it. We'll change the two sensors because I don't know if you've, kind of starved them with oil, it wears them out. And we did that, and it was like, $40. The oil was $10, so $50. We fixed her car, and that was her problem. So I was really, I was really just surprised how people want to charge so much for something like that, and that's not even the problem. They just guessed it. That's what it was. But anyways, Marty has 60 fly cars. He probably does. Not bad as a crank system on an S85 BMW. Oh, V10. Yeah, I'm sure that's a lot worse. Timothy Wood, I am with you, brother. I have been in it at it for almost 1.5 years. Yeah, you collect and you just start. There'll be a point where you'll be going. Yeah, they did do a 924 Porsche. You're right there, Rob. See, Fly has done some cars that I don't even know. So yeah, you're correct. So they did do a 9. There you go. Anybody wants a 924? At least you got a 924. Cool. Thank you, sir. It's an addiction for sure. Always looking for the next car. Yeah, and if you get a good deal, you always jump on that. That's how it usually is. Porsche 944 works great with the Chevy LS and a 6-speed. LS it, huh? A lot of Marty. Marty McFly Ford. That's a good one. Marty McFly Ford. That's going to be Marty's nickname. Triple M. Marty McFly. Oh, no, it's not Triple M. Double MF. Marty McFly Ford. That'd be a good one right there. He's going to be the fly dude. Marty McFly. All right, that's a good one, John. That's hilarious. Dina, yeah, I know. BMW 600, no joke. John Albright, hell yeah. Yes, ha. Marty, you got a new car last Tuesday. I don't think it was a fly, though. Mechanic Scammer Zero was a show on a while back. Yeah, they just they like to shock people with what they're going to charge them. That's the best part. And you see my dog behind there, Mitzi. Getting a little. What are you doing, Mitzi? Huh? Not supposed to be in here. Gladstone Gander. I have a pair of 125th scale Harley mounted on a 132nd Carrera Porsche chassis. Runs fast on 124 scale Carrera power supply. So far, no overheat. Yeah, that's cool. Interesting to see a picture of that. Cool. Oh, you need to change the air in your tires. That'll be $600. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty annoyed by that when they told her that. I said, no, that's bull crap. I go, let's look at it. Let me look at it. See what I can do. Don't count cars, bad juju. Hey, Mitzi. Mitzi, come here. What's the matter? I have one spare, Jeff. I have one spare, Jeff. One careful owner. No issues, I promise. Like that one, huh? Marty McFly. That's going to be his nickname now. ENA 10 sounds so nice. I've got the slot car itch so bad. Just freaking busy. Yeah, you're doing school and everything, dude, and taking care of the house and family. That's a lot. Huh? Right? Huh? You okay? Come here. Come here. Jump up here. Come on. You usually like jumping up. Now you don't want to jump up. This is my dog here. She's just... Come here. Up. Come on. Say hi. This is Mitzi. Mitzi. Mitzi, say hi. Hi, Mitzi. Freaking hyper dog I have. This one hyper dog compared to the other one. Yep, Marty McFly. I like that. I like that nickname. Well, Marty, you got a new nickname. That's your tag. Marty McFly. The fly guy. That's pretty funny. I like that. Daryl, the one responsible. I hope you heard the new nickname. All I know is that I have more cars than I need right now, but room for more. So, Daryl, we have a new nickname for Marty. I hope you know, and it's probably because due to you. We're gonna call him Marty McFly because he has too many. He's got a fly problem. So that's definitely what we're gonna be calling him, Marty McFly. Harry has several fly cars for sale on the board. Marty, cheap here link. Yeah, and he does. So if you guys are interested in some fly cars, Harry does have quite a few of them, and he's got a lot of good stuff there. So if you're interested, Good one. Only if Fly made a DeLorean. Yeah, that'd be good too. Sorry, bro, but I was dying. I was dying laughing. So am I. That's a good one, man. That was a zinger right there. I just get eye rolls from the wife every time a new car gets delivered. I don't. It's because, well, obviously, I don't understand. I never really had that problem. My wife's not. She's happy that I'm in the hobby, but she's not. She sees the things that I get and stuff, but it's all just enjoyment. So, oh, you have been lurking then, so you have been listening. You just haven't been commenting. Well, welcome to this live chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's all Daryl Rogers' fault. It is. That's the best part about that. Soccer Brandon. I'm waiting on the real slot Toyota GT1s I ordered. I ordered the limited all black and the black with gold. The black edition one's really nice. I have one of those. That's a real cool car. Really, really really nice looking car. So if you get it, it's you'll really like that car. It's got a nice murdered look to it. You picked one of Harry's cars up. Cool. Yeah, Harry's got a lot of stuff. Kind of a lot of stuff that you know people normally don't have. But cool. I'm glad you got that. Brandon, our next review is 4 of those Revo GT1s. Yeah, I should get another one. I do like the Toyota one. They're really nice looking cars. So yeah, it'd be cool to see you review those. The ones I haven't really seen that kind of caught my attention, but I haven't really bought them. They're older ones. They're the Toyotas, the Supras. Those ones I don't see too many people get those, and I should get one because they're still available. So it'd be nice to check one of those out when I have the chance to buy one. John, I need to send Marty a few more. Marty's gonna get more flies. See, I told you, Marty. It's gonna happen. More flies from Marty. Marty McFly. All right. So far, I'm having a good time, guys. I hope you are too. Nice little bantering going on there. So we'll see Marty tomorrow night, and he's gonna know his new nickname now. So that's pretty funny. Let's see, I've got a few fly cars, probably more fly cars than I have anything else. Yeah, because they're really beautiful. Really, really nice. I mean, they're really beautiful looking cars. Be a bro and send him a fly swatter too. No, Terrell, no, you don't. Oh boy. See, now you've done it, Marty. You say you have a fly problem in the video you did. Now you're gonna even have a bigger fly problem. It's too much. But you learn a lot from tuning those cars. You actually have to pretty much rebuild them, so it teaches you a lot. It's a good teaching tool. So if you could tune a fly car, you could tune any car. Just look at that. It's just like the dodgeball. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. So, oh boy, having fun, bro. Love your show. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Anthony. I try and do my best as I can. I'm not really that great at it, but just trying to have fun. Marty, you need a fly costume. There you go. Yes, thanks for doing this on Mondays. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. I mean, I this time I picked just out of random. I didn't know if anybody else was doing a show, and maybe I should have looked, but that caused a little rift with somebody, but that wasn't on purpose. But anyways, it is what it is. So, but I'm glad Mondays work. I think it works good for me because it's it works fine the time for me and stuff. So, Marty, the thumbnail for tomorrow's 2 lines better be a nod to fly cars. I will have my vest on and a Pepsi free. How about a tab? You gotta do that, dude. Get an orange life preserver, as they were calling it in the movie. That'd be funny to see you. That'd be hilarious. Just 3D print chassis for the fly cars. Yep. Best thing for a fly is to replace the total chassis. Pretty much. That's about what you do. I know Rob has done a video on the fly car, which is really cool. He did a real good one. Daryl, bug assault, salt gun. They're more fun. Hey Marty, didn't you used to make hoverboards as a business? That's right. You didn't need to use longboards, Marty. I forgot about that. Hoverboards. That's hilarious. You're really falling into this really easily, dude. Sorry. Oh boy, that's hilarious. Roughly translated, best places back of the shelf. Yeah. Well, no. Wait a minute now, Dighty. What's the other turd car that you mentioned to me in chatting? What was it? The one you said that was a total turd. That is real. You got to say that one is. That one I think is worse than the Fly. That is the plan. Answering Swift slots. Replace the chassis. Yes, sir. Replace the whole chassis. Well, Marty, you really fell into a lot of this pretty good here with your names we're giving you here. Fly racing motor, rear motor chassis have a pod and run good after setup. Yeah, you got to put some time into them, and they run pretty good, you know. Yeah, and Marty plays guitar. Boy, boy, man, you just fit that bill perfectly, man. I think I'm gonna get a little meme for Marty and just get like a Michael J. Fox body and then put Marty's head on it. Oh, that's hilarious, man. George, how would you send how would you how would a person send you a picture? Email? I'm told I'm an old timer. Tech nowadays is intimidating. Um, yeah, send me an email and just put an attachment to it. I'll send you the email that I have here for my see, hold on, slingshot. Oh, there we go. So here's my email. Just email to it and just attach it. It's pretty easy nowadays to do it with Google. If you have Google, it has usually a section just attachment, or you can send it to me through Messenger through the Area 51 Raceway page. If you got Messenger, you can send me photos to there as well. But there's my email if you want to email it to me. So, yeah, 124 Auto Fart Lambo. That's right, you call it an auto fart. That's right. Laugh out loud. I do give off a Michael J. Fox vibe. You sure do, but Adventures with Fly. There you go. That's hilarious. Marty, they gave you the new name. Laugh out loud. They are running with it. Well, everything's falling into place, man. I mean, the guitar thing, the cars and the first name. I mean, it's all too easy now. Daryl, should Marty play the theme from the Green Hornet in his opening tomorrow? That'd be funny. Do it. I'd like to see that. I usually put a little intro on mine, which is the Area 51, which is the Rapture song from Blondie, which I've been using it in the beginning. So, but yeah, something like that. Not too hard with Ecamm. He's got Ecamm like I do. Wonder if he had let's see, Dojo. Wonder if he has Slot Racing Almanac and could tell us who will win the future races. Yeah, the on the part 2 where he steals the sports almanac, be a slot car racing almanac. There you go. Slot car future or past, changing everything. All right. So I'm having a lot of good laughs here with that. That's pretty funny, man. All the stuff that that's coming out there, but pretty really good stuff. This is all about just to talk and have a little fun and nothing serious, taking anybody serious or any drama. Just all about just enjoying ourselves here talking. And I hope you're enjoying the live stream. As always, laugh on how I have broad shoulders. I can take it. Yes, sir, you do. Marty, you're a good guy. You always have been. So, yep. I remember when Marty first started. So it's pretty nice to see his journey go through. And a lot of the other guys that have started and just are coming through there. It's a lot of fun. But I'm going to build a desert refinery scenery for my new track. a whole new series of Road Warrior vehicles to chase my Mad Max car in digital racing. Cool. I do love Mad Max, the car itself and the movie. And, Road Warrior. It's pretty cool. That'll be nice. I'd like to check that out when you get it all done. When this baby hit 88, you're going to see some serious. Oh boy. Oh, that's funny. You need to have like the VW bus with little terrorists coming after you too. Gladstone, I hear I hear a fly problem. I think catching Dooley Whacker and Zipper. Ouch, that hurts. That would hurt. Did you use the Vet MR slot car is coming out with? No. Did you see that? No, I did not. Really. MR slot cars. Well, which Vet slot car dojo? C5, C7, C8. No, I haven't though. I have. So I have 3 MR slot cars. I have the one Raul gave me, which is real nice on the McLaren, and that's a real nice car. He sent me a car. I appreciate that. And then the of course the Shadow, and then the one that I originally had sent to Dave as a gift, and then Dave tricked me and made the alien test car, the Area 51 test car, test vehicle, which is cool. I did a video on that on my channel, and that's a Mazda MR slot car, Mazda 686 or something, 688, I can't remember. That's a really nice looking car, and I really really like what he did with it, and it's something that means a lot. So, but that was really nice. So. That's right, George. You have tough skin. Yeah, I do. Got to. The C1. So it's the C1? Really? I haven't seen that, and I gotta look that up. It does look forward to it. Really, a C1. Huh. 1961, yeah. The early cars. Very, very early cars. But the first vet was 1954 or 53. Wow. C1, cool. I'm going to have to check that out. So that'd be something worth getting right there. I like the old stuff, too. And a Lotus Dave was talking about today. Really, a Lotus. Now I'm curious to see. Now I'm going to look online here. You guys got me curious here. Let me see. MR slot car. C1 vet. Corvette. We'll put Corvette on. Here's the thing. Breaking slot car MR news. I guess Dave had reported it. I don't watch too much of the slot car news stuff anymore. It's too much of it right now at the moment. Too much bickering about that. So there's no picture of it, but he's coming out with. I don't see if there's a photo, but there's not. Just only people announcing it. All right, I got it. So cool. That'd be nice. Be nice. Check it out. It'd be nice. And maybe a Ferrari 352 with a metal chassis. Another nice one too. The Ninko Classic Vets are really nice. The MRS should be the bomb. Yeah, anything that's old school Corvette is really cool. I mean, C1, that's nice. Nice to see something like that. I agree. George, I haven't run my Shadow yet. What chip do I need? Gary, you could use the Slot Technic chip if you're limited with room in it, but I think a regular Carrera chip would fit in it too. But I would go with the Slot Technic chip. I like that one. I got quite a few of them and quite a few regular Carrera chips. So, but yeah, I would go with that, sir. You need a link, George. Yeah, if there is, I think the only thing I see is that Dave Kennedy's Slot Car News announcing it. I don't think Travis from that Slot Car News has said anything about it, to be honest. So I don't know. Yeah, finds that'd be cool. Be cool. Classic. My dream of becoming a clerk typist ain't going to happen. There's a video. Okay, cool. Yeah, if any of you could post a link, it'd be nice. Appreciate it. But Dave, if you could do that, Dave's my link poster. Last one, Ganner. My first slot car was in 1966. Was the Scratch Belt 125th scale 1964 Corvette. Cool. What brand was it? Like a Cox or what brand was it? Let us know. It'd be interesting to see what it was. Nico has it on his channel. Oh, okay. I haven't looked at Nico's channel, so gotcha. Watch the UK Fest video. Nico shows a prototype of the C1. So he was there. That's right. I forgot he was there. Yeah, Dave, post a link to that. Just a video would be nice. Dave is a Linkinator. Beat me to it, DNA. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I only have 3 Ninkos, so I haven't really worked with them, and I should. They're up on the shelf. I have a Austin Healey and a Jaguar, and the other one I think is a Jaguar too, a classic Jaguar. So, I do need to kind of do something about that. It'd be kind of cool. Check, work with those cars, which I haven't. So Revell, okay, gotcha, cool. Yeah, I have one Revell car. I have a Cougar. It's 60 from 68 or 67. When I bought from eBay, so I have it downstairs. Revell cars are pretty cool. I had bought an Eldon Corvette, which was in pretty good shape, but I gave it as a gift to Frank, and because he has Revell cars, and I gave it to him because I thought he'd enjoy it. But I haven't heard from Frank lately. I think he's been busy. I should get a hold of him. All right, cool. Thanks. So there's a video link to it. Cool. Cool. Aside from the MR Vet, and the other big news is a metal chassis. Ernie knows a thing or two there for sure. Well, let's see. I think he's realizing that how Revo Slot is how Revo Slot is selling cars too, because I really love the Revo Slot brand. I think it's an awesome car stock car company, because even though it's different, I just like how the cars, the finish of the cars are just, I don't know, they're really fantastic. They just really have a lot of like depth and just detail. Not saying the others don't, but for some reason a Revo Slot, and then the metal chassis is easy to work with. It's got its own weight on it. You don't have to add too much weight if you do. The Corvettes that I have, I've had very little weight to them, and they perform great. I mean, on the oval, and they perform great on Area 51 road course. I mean, they do real well. So, but yeah, I mean, so that's cool that a metal chassis will be a feature, and that'd be nice to see a C1 vet. That'd be cool. I really look forward to that. After watching your Polycar video, I just ordered and received my Polycar BRM 153 from Soccer. Oh, cool. Yeah, Harry has a video as well, Dave, on the how to tune that BRM. So the wires, they use real thick wire, so I would go with the thinner wire. So this way it's more tucked. You do have to loosen the body and the chassis on it. The wire will foul, what we call fouling the axle, because it's kind of, the one I just did, the last car, the Rodriguez car, the wire was literally smashed because there was so much pressure on it. So I used the slot car corner thin wire, which is the yellow and black wire they sell. It's really thin, and then I used the braid from Slot It, which is the super thin stuff, and that works really good for not having the car be up, but the wheels touch perfectly and that car runs fine. And I could do with the regular braid that comes with it too, but the Slot It thin stuff works for bringing the nose down on your car, like for the Revo slots and those poly cars that kind of pop up a little. Let me show you. This stuff right here is super thin. It's really good. This is great for like Revo slot cars, since the front ends are adjustable. You can see how thin that is. Let me show it on the other camera here. See how thin it is, and this works really good. So I would recommend doing that with that particular car. But Dave also, Harry does has links on it, and Dave is looking for it right now. So it's there. He does a good tune video. So look at his tune videos also, please. Nobody's home. How you doing there, sir? Thanks for joining us on the chat. Yes, my wife was smashed and disconnected. My wire was smashed and disconnected. Well, I'm sorry, my wife. My wire was smashed and disconnected. Yep, yeah, and that that body. There's two standoffs that go through the front end to 2 holes, and those right there, you have to get them in there perfectly. I mean, if the wire's in the way, it's going to hit those, and then it's the body's not going to go on the chassis. That's another things with those. So that particular, the BRM cars in particular, those are a little tricky. Since I've been tuning freaking 12 of them, I blew through them pretty quick. I think on average it took me maybe about 15 minutes to do each one. The last car took me maybe 25 minutes because I had to, change the wire on it. The other ones were fine; they weren't really an issue, so I didn't bother. It would be nice also to change the guide on those for my track later on, and then also there is aluminum wheels available for those cars on Slot Car Corner. If you look at them, just look up. It says for Polycar F1. Look up under wheels and look up in your breakdown in your search for Polycar, and you'll see it'll say for F1 vintage F1s. They make some aluminum wheels if you don't want to deal with the wheels that are made out of plastic that you pull out that are pressed in. So it's another option. John has showed me that you could use I think it's the NSR Evo Grip tires on there or Super Grip, I forget, Ultra Grips. I think it's 19 by 10, is it, John? I have a couple of the cars that have that, and they also do real well. But the soft polycar rubber works really well too. The smooth tires work really great. The ones that have like tread patterns, those are kind of a pain in the ass because you have to let it wear down. Once they wear down and become smooth, they start gripping better. So you have to run the car a lot. But also you have NSR rubber if you want as an alternative to make them as well. And then of course Polycar or Slot it makes rubber too. So it's a lot of different things you could do. On a plastic track, I think the stock tires run pretty good. So, and then John, I know he'll comment on this as well, which is a slot carbonate Revo Slot makes a selling S7Rs and Panzo LMP for the GT1 cars. Lots of liveries. You can sell a lot. Got you. Let's see. John's saying, aside from the tires and braid, I've never had to replace anything other than one dud motor after 1,000 laps. Yeah, the only problem I had with one BRM car was that the pinion gear cracked, and that part sucked. So that takes a lot to do. You have to take the car apart, and then I sanded the motor shaft, and then I put a pressed pinion, which Polycar has as well, and then I had to taper it. And what I did is I put power to it in the Dremel, and I gave it its taper angle. And then I'd make sure it pre-fit in there fine in the gears, and that's what I had to do. That one works fine. That takes a little bit. That's the only thing I don't like about some of the poly cars, that they come with the plastic gear. As long as they don't screw up, I'm fine with it. But when they break, it's like, I've only had one, so I'm not bitching about the car. But I love those cars, and I'll take the time to take them apart and fix them and make them better. To me, they're worth it. Because again, just like the Revo slots, those are beautifully detailed F1 cars. To me, they're the best. Aside from the old Scalextric stuff, on the new stuff, maybe, but I'm not really impressed with the new Scalextric F1 cars. But when you look at the vintage ones, it's because the way the era of the car, now everything is more aerodynamics and everything's more hidden. So in all the new F1 cars, everything's really hidden, whereas the vintage ones, you see the engine, the pipes, and all the things that made it work. And that's the cool part about those cars. That's why I love them so much, and that's why I have all of them. So that's just how I feel about it. DW Barker, how you doing? Excuse me. We were talking about you earlier in your builds, man. You did a zipper top and a land barge. They look really good. Very nice work, sir. I can't wait to see those when I go to HRW. Those will be nice to take a look at. Check them out. So, yep. Agreed. J. Albright, bulletproof. And so here we go. John is. What the heck? Why didn't that? Uh-oh, now my comment thing has disappeared. Why? Alright. Well, that's weird. Now, some reason the comments ain't popping up on there. I don't know why. So John saying NSR 5210 Super Grip 19 by 12s for the F1 Poly car. So yeah, 1912. And I have. Man. See, this is John's fault. This is John's fault right here. All this crap. So I have of course, I have the 2012s and for other cars, actually not for those, but 1912s I don't have anymore. I think I used them all. You'll get 21, 15. Yep. 1912s. I think I used them all. And yep, this is John's fault. We have so many tires now. John's fault. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm looking at these tires. Yeah, I have 2012s. But you could go wider too, right, John? Because I went wider on some of them. You could go 20 instead of 19. So, but that's when I have some. That's why I have a lot of 2012. Damn, John. John's fault. There you go. All right, see you later, Swift Slots. I see you got to go there. I'm using my stupid thing and putting comments up anymore. ZJS ZSJ Slot Car Raceway. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining the live chat. 5211s Ultra Grips. Is that what? I think that's what I have. Yeah, that's the ones. I got a bunch of those. I don't have the other ones. I put the wider ones. 52. What did you say? 52. The ones I have are 5212s, 20 by 12. That's why I have a lot of those. 20 by 12s. I think some of those you could go wider, John. That's, I think, what I did. These ones right here are 5209 Evo Grip 2010s. So, anyways. Yeah, you can always go taller if needed. Yeah, I'd have the taller tires. For those cars, they really, there's no fenders, so it's open wheel car, so you're good. Oh, but cool. Yeah, you can always call it. Yeah, right. I don't know why my damn thing is not coming up. That's really annoying. And everything was working, and that's not. All right. Anyways, sorry I can't post your guys' chats up on there. See if I close them and then open them again. What happens? Nope. 5mm rib on the F1 wheels. Gotcha. All right. Cool. 5mm rib. Remember that. I could always text you and ask you, John. You always help me out with that. John's really good with tires. He knows all the different types. You know what I noticed on the track on Area 51? So heavier cars with the grippier tires tend to chatter more. And then if I get a little bit of a harder tire for heavier cars, they seem to work better. So, John, I used the G25 compound on some of those Ferraris, the 512s. And I noticed if I gone to F22 rubber that it kind of slows down the chattering. And I got everything adjusted as best as I could. But it's kind of weird. So I'm trying to still find my way with tires on that track downstairs because it's a little different than this one, obviously. So I guess it's just experimentation, like what you do and stuff. So, but yeah, Rob, have a good night. By the way, I can't put your stuff. Clearwater, hey Clearwater, thanks for joining us. How you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate that, sir. Hope you're doing well. But yep. So, like I said, if you guys need tire advice, John's the man for that. That's all the way. All right, guys. So we're on an hour and 33 minutes. So I think we're gonna call it. I appreciate everybody joining. I hope you had a good time. We're just bantering, having fun. I'll see if I could get something interactive next week. Maybe we could do simple tuning or something like that. If somebody has any questions on that, or I don't know, you guys make some suggestions what you want to see. That would help a lot. I mean, let me know. G25s can chatter on some cars, rounding the sidewalk. Yeah, I've done that, and I probably should try and be more aggressive with rounding them too, John, which I need to check it out. But I finally got those 512 Ferraris, all three of those running good on that track with G25s. But yeah, it's kind of weird. When you got a hotter motor, they tend to chatter more. When you tune the motor down, then you can go with a stickier tire. But George, how do you put the banners on your screen? That is what that is it's eCam. You're able to load the image and then load the image on. Oh, that's why they're not coming out. And you're able to load the image on the Well, it's weird. Why isn't that coming up? Text box shrink. Oh, now it's doing a ticker. Oh, hold on. Sorry, man. I'm trying to figure out why my stuff is not working. All right, well, we're almost done with it. Just have to reload it. Yeah, the banners. They're on. It's the program is what does it. So I see I can move them around if I want to. They load up. It's Ecamm is how you do it. I don't know if you have a Mac, but Ecamm will do that if you need to load stuff like this. It's all Ecamm, and it's only Mac based, so that's why I use it because I do like the Mac. Downstairs is whatchamacallit, Apple, not Apple, but Windows, so I could use OBS only on that one. But all right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Had a lot of good laughs, and as always, you guys take care and have fun racing, and have a good night.